It turned on and off and on again.
Hello,
but it's on now.
Hello, Flosstube. I'm Carrie.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Sarah.
And we are 3 Trail Stitchers.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back to our channel about cross stitching.
Yes.
Okay, let's just get into it. So, hope you guys have had a good, I think it's been a month.
I think so. It's been right about that.
Hope you've had a good month. It's starting to get miserably hot here. It's going to be real gross today.
Yeah.
It's not as hot, but it's like nasty humid, like it's Florida humid outside.
Yeah.
It's Missouri humid outside.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to get into it.
It's in my way.
Fully finished objects. I have some because my mom is my finisher. And she went pillow crazy.
She did.
All right, so this is a prairie schooler.
I think it's Fortune.
Yeah,
Misfortune.
Misfortune.
That's awesome.
Which is just on, I think I did this on 14 count that printed DMC.
I think you did.
It's kind of hard to tell, but, and then she put some, I think she said this is all Mimi. Oh, it's Mimi trim, which was my
Yeah,
grandmother.
no, I was going to say the batiks aren't.
It's got a batik on the back. Okay. This is Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Was it the Sleepy Hollow sampler?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Something like that, or the Headless Horseman sampler or something.
Yeah, and I stole this idea from somebody I saw on Facebook that used this, and I think it was Weeks Trick or Treat to do the letters. I kind of
Really
like it.
good.
It's got batik on the back. I like that batik.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's very purpley.
Mom's got some good.
And this is on, I think I dyed this fabric. I think it's 14 count that we dyed.
Oh,
Don't you think? I think we dyed it.
I don't think
No,
we
because
dyed
I wasn't
this.
using Bestitch Me then.
No.
You may have got. This is too fancy for us to have dyed. We weren't.
I think we dyed it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm calling it.
I don't think so.
She's lying to you.
This
Okay.
is, I don't know who did this, but it's Pee Wee's Big Adventure piece that I stitched at I started it at last year's camp Black Needle Society retreat because Paul Rubens had just died. And it says, there's no basement at the Alamo.
Shirley's
I've been to the Alamo. I can
Shirley's being.
verify that there's no basement.
She's sitting on my bag, but won't let me pet her.
Yeah, she's weird. This is, and I can't remember who is this. It's not Stitchy Princess Black.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell Mom yesterday, and this is her Alice in Wonderland piece. And I need to do, I have like the Wizard of Oz one because I loved stitching this, and it turned out really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then she put this on the back. She didn't put trim on ones that have a border, which I kind of agree with.
Yeah, no, I do too.
But this is a cute one. And then I have, these are the ones that have trim. This is from Yellow Jackets. I just did this random little Yellow Jacket symbol with some stuff, and it's got some trim that was my grandma's. And then this is Prudence Kitsch, and it says Nasty Women Vote, and it's got some of my Mimi trim on it, and it's really cute trim.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, it's red, and then it has lace like in the middle, and then blue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got another batik on the back, which I like this batik. So thanks, Mom. Those are my fully finished objects. I'm going to try to go over there this week and frame some stuff.
I need to start painting my hoops so Mom can.
Which will probably
can
make her
start working
crazy.
on my hoop things. She loves it when you come over to see her.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else have a fully finished object?
No.
No.
All right. Well, my finishes. I don't think I had finished this last time. Have I finished something else? I don't know.
Let's not worry about it.
Okay, I finished for now this Cleo by Barbara Anna, and this is on 14 count Maple Bacon by Fabric Flare. Oh, I'm not holding it very well. There you go.
There, that's better.
I did not do the hieroglyphics backstitched around, and I can't decide if I want to or not.
I think it looks fine. Like I said, if you hadn't shown me the pattern with the hieroglyphics, I wouldn't have known they were supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that. And then I quickly stitched this X-Files thing that I wanted to stitch for a while because I wanted something small to work on. So this is, I don't remember who it's by. It's just on 14 count Navy Ada. It just says the truth is out there, but it turned out pretty cute.
I like that flashlight light.
I know, it's really cool. So those are my fully finished, or my finishes.
I have one finished, and I don't remember the name of the pattern or who did it. But I
Like
think it's
Vampire
called like
Girl or
Vampire Girl, Vampire Dream. I don't know, something like that. And it's on 18 count.
That's cute.
Blood Spatter by Jody. Yeah, it was fun to stitch. Like the hair was a lot, but they have a witch that I think I.
This is
might
cool.
do. Yeah. I left
Oh,
off.
the roses are really pretty.
Yeah, I left off like one rose, I think, right here because I forgot to stitch it, and then I was like, I'm not going back. So.
No, I like it like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
didn't know
another
it's
one.
not supposed to be there. So
That's cool. That did turn out
that's
good.
my only finish.
I have no finishes for this month.
All right. Whips. I have a whip that I can't show because it's a Christmas present.
You can show. I'll close my eyes.
Maybe it's for me.
Yeah, maybe it's not for you.
Whitney will close her eyes.
I worked a little more, and I mean a little more, on the Cactus Cap by Satsuma Street. It's just on fiddler's cloth, 14 count, 14, yes. What did I do? I basically just added some of this pot down here. I was like, I'm going to get back to that. And then I worked on it for like one night. I don't know why. Because my brain this week was like, I don't know what I want to stitch.
I've been like that for the last month.
I've been overwhelmed by everything I want to stitch, so I haven't been stitching.
Oh, and then I think the only other thing, which is something I haven't finished yet, is I'm stitching this.
This is, it's one of those bags.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's by, well, they don't have their name on their patterns, of course. I don't remember who it's by. But it says Rootin' is the gateway drug to Tootin'. And I like it because it's pink and cowgirly. And so this is where I am. I got Rootin' done, I got the boot done, I got this cactus filled in last night. And then I'm starting on the other words. And at first I was like, I don't know. But now I'm kind of into it now that the cactus is done.
Yeah.
I do love the colors. It really looks cute.
So
that's
perfect for you.
Those are my only whips.
Okay,
that I
my
can show.
only whip is I'm working on the Stitch Crit Ghost Flower.
That looks
So
amazing.
it looks like that.
Let me see. Oh, I love that.
And I'm doing it, I don't remember the name of the fabric,
Oh
but
my
it's
God.
from Witch's Garden.
Love that fabric.
And so I'm about,
That looks really good on that.
it's like everything I do. I thought it would be like real small and simple, and it's like 4 pages. It's not.
With lots of color changes.
I mean, it's not too bad. Like you can pretty much stitch one color, at a time. Or
I love the
complete.
ghost though. I love how
Yeah.
he's like.
She has this in red too, with a red flower, which is really really pretty. But that's my.
You should do them and put them together.
Yeah, I have the red one.
You know what you should do is you should do this on this orange and do the red one on like a lighter color.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find it real quick, but I probably can't. So yeah, that's all I got. Oh, here's the red one.
Oh, I love that. Oh wow, that's pretty.
Oh yeah.
That would be really pretty
Yeah.
stitched.
So there's the red one.
I didn't know she had the red one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So Stitch Sprout through her Patreon is doing a Sal. It's the spring forage sampler, and part 1 and part 1 and 2 are out. I just got part 1 done the other night.
Are they strawberries?
Yeah, they're. She tells you what they're called. It has a special name, but it's like, when you see the wild strawberries out in the yard, which are edible, but they're pretty much tasteless.
Oh.
And she said she's never
That's
tried.
rude.
Well, that's what
How
people
dare
tell
she say
her.
that about those strawberries?
No, that's what people tell her. She said she's never tried them because where she lives, she only sees them in graveyards, and she feels like that's really weird to pick them up and them out of a graveyard.
Dad has them in his yard.
Yeah. So that's part 1's done. Part 2's out, and I'll probably work on it tonight.
That's cute.
And then that's a bag I stole from Whitney. And then I have been working on my femurs and fungi. I finished part 7 last night. Part 8 is out now. I had to redo the shelf for part 7, so that's why it took me a while to do, but
It looks so
so
good.
I'm caught up. I'm ready for part 8, which is down here, and it's a picture of a crow sitting on a skull. It's really cool.
It is cool.
This is, yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And I started part 3 of Al Forestry's Mushrooms and Toadstools, and I'm about halfway done with part 3. It's this,
Is that the most recent? Like, is she?
yeah, that's the most recent piece.
Is it one a month or?
It's every other week.
Oh,
Yeah. So, and I'll have that finished up before the
that
week's
fabric's
over.
really pretty.
I do like that.
I
fabric.
love this fabric. I need to get on her site and see if she has
Was it
more.
Fiberlicious?
No, it's Fabrics by Stephanie. We got it at Galleria, and it's
Oh.
Forest Bloom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want some more because I think it would be really good for. Well, I have a snail pattern I'm gonna show that I think it would be good for. So
You a snail pattern?
I know,
Shocking.
crazy, and I have not worked very much on my temperature chart. I'm really behind, especially now that it's June. I have about the first 15 days of April done.
Are you gonna catch up?
I'm gonna catch up, but I'm kind of giving myself a break and not feeling guilty about it. Because honestly, I can catch up a month in about a weekend, because they go really, really quick. So I'm giving myself a break on that. But I have been feeling really overwhelmed by all the stuff I want to stitch, and so then I sit there and don't stitch anything. So the last couple nights, I forced myself to get these out and work on them, and it's felt better. I feel better. So.
All right. Haul. I don't have a ton of haul. You know what I didn't do is I already put away. I'm doing the cottage garden yearly house sale thing. And I bought
her monthly.
yeah,
The
I think I
monthly-
bought 4 and 5. I got the Hobbit house, which is amazing, and then the garden house, and I think the tree house is waiting for me at our LNSCC and company.
Oh, Mom says if we happen to go there, we need to get more of those needles. The ones I like that she likes.
And then I also bought this, which was at CC. It's Ardith Designs Disco Chicks.
They are so cute.
And it comes with like the, I don't know if it's treasure braid, but like the shiny
Let
one.
me see what
Where's it again?
summer shower.
I
Oh,
don't know.
it just says artist
Yeah, that's her. I don't know.
design.com.
But anyway, I bought these. It's like this little trio of disco ducks. And then Whitney and I drove to Branson yesterday and went to Cecilia's, and I got this fabric to do them on. I got 3 pieces of this, and it's 14 count Azurite by Fiberlicious. So I'm going to do this.
It's gonna look good on that.
I think so too.
Oh yeah, they're gonna look really cute.
I'm into it. I think they're adorable. And I got these little not free. Those, give me that round frame. I got these little frames from Target from the dollar, the not a dollar spot. And so I bought 3 of them, and I'm gonna finish them in these little
Oh, that'll
Frames.
be cute.
I need to adjust my blanket skirt.
$3 nothing is $1 in the dollar spot. I think the only thing I bought that was $1 is those
What's
like
the
straw
straw
toppers.
topper. Ah,
But they got some cute stuff right now
you
at
got
Target for
something
summer in the
we
dollar
need to
spot.
fix the bottom of your chair.
Oh, something sharp.
You got a screw that's coming out. Yeah, it's real sharp.
Oh, you okay?
You don't care. Don't pretend you care.
And then I also bought this just because I liked it. And this is 14 count, something on my table, California Dream by Fiberlicious.
It's so pretty.
And that's honestly what it looks like.
Yeah, that's.
Maybe it looks a little darker on
No, she bought that for me. Oh, I guess not.
this is the other side.
I didn't get to go yesterday to Cecilia's.
So I think I was like, I really want to find something good to stitch on it. Well, Barbara Anna has 2, because Mom's like, maybe something like oceany, like she has 2 sailing
Ooh.
girls as part of her Dreaming Girls series, and so I might do those because I think I could fit them both. It's a pretty big
yeah.
experiment.
Well, and we can measure and cut and make sure you have
Yeah,
plenty.
that's all my. Oh,
Okay, I bought 2 patterns. This one says you can keep your glass slippers, and it's a little cowboy boot from Dirty Annie's.
You could do that in like a day. That's so cute.
Yeah, it won't take too long. And then this one is by Isa Gladstone.
New York Dreamer.
Yeah. And it's called Bless This Farmhouse.
That's cute too.
And then I bought 2 pieces of fabric that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. This one is called Bayou by Atomic. And it is like this kind of swampy brown, greenish.
Yeah, that's the
I
one
like
she
that.
bought for me. Nope.
She's trying to steal my stuff.
You gotta do something New Orleans-y.
Yeah. And then this one is Under the Sea, and it's called Rubius.
You know what would be amazing on that is that Glendon Place, the house I have, that's like the New Orleans-y style with the graveyard. What is that called?
I don't know what I and this is it.
Ooh,
Which is really pretty
that's good too.
Yeah, tell her to stop taking my stuff.
Stop taking my stuff.
And then I did buy another pattern that I bought for my mom, but I forgot to bring it with me. So
Did you send her a picture of it?
yes,
Did she like it?
yes, she was very excited.
Okay, I've bought a few. I think I bought 2. So Nolu. I'm always probably saying
That's
that
cute.
wrong. But they did a little cozy swamp sampler.
It's very Princess and the Frog.
That's cute.
It is, yes. And then Raven.
That'd be cute to do at Disney since that people are waiting like 4 hours.
We're not waiting 4 hours.
4 hours for what?
But I'm also not sure I
And
want
the
to pay.
new,
Well, and
Some progress.
I also heard the
yeah, I feel like I can wait
the
on
lightning lane might be $40.
Yeah, I feel like
I
can
feel
wait.
like we're gonna wait on that. And the other one is Raven Coven, and it is Peaceful Snail. I know, a snail. Isn't that crazy?
I like that snail.
And so I really am hoping I can find more of that forest bloom to do this snail on. That's it. I haven't been buying a lot. I haven't been doing a lot.
Oh, well, you've been working.
Yeah, summer school. I mean, summer school! Which I'll probably work again next year. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
That's probably. Oh wait, no plans. Plans. I'm gonna work on that. Keep working on that rootin'. I'm just honestly working on what I feel like working on, and so I'm gonna keep on the rootin', tootin' one. And
I'm
then,
kind of the same way. Like I don't know what I want to stitch on, so I'm stitching.
Oh, you know what I did get back out though, because Helen D was like, "I'm gonna finish this," and she's really close to finishing.
Oh, you got it back out.
Well, I regret it probably.
Oh,
This
Helen
is the
D,
Satsuma
look what
Street
you've gotten us into.
Elements, which I finished water. And I have 3 more to go, so. But I feel like the earth is the other one that's like, or land or whatever you want to call it, is the other one that is
Intense.
full coveragey.
Yeah.
So I may go up and do,
Like the sun
and then go back and do this and then do the clouds. Because the clouds is like lots of air, is lots of white. But I mean, I put this much work into it, so I kind of feel like it would be a shame not to finish it. But doesn't it look like this fabric is not big enough? But it is, I think, because it's just a circle.
Yeah.
But
You say so.
so I might work on that. That's the only other thing I took out because I was like, maybe I'll do it.
I think I'm just gonna pick at this flower till I don't know what else.
It's cute. I think you'll finish it
Yeah, I mean,
because
it
once
just
you get
depends.
that done, it's the stem.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's-
there's a whole other set of petals over here, and then the stem and like a little bud off the stem. I mean, I have quite a bit of ways to go, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna keep working on my cells, maybe my temperature chart. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I printed off the other day. I printed off 10 different thread sheets for 10 different patterns
Whoa.
that I just want to like right now. And I know it's really weird. Right now, I'm in the mood to kit everything up and just have everything ready to go.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to stitch stuff for our house down south, but
Mhm.
then I get into something and then I'm like, you know what? I have no wall space.
Yeah, you do.
Not really, because we put in floor to ceiling windows
But you do on the other side, like by your kitchen. That's
I
what,
won't
and
have
then in your bedrooms.
I won't have wall space in my kitchen when it's redone.
But you'll have it in your bedrooms too.
Yeah, but
And then there's that little room.
But like that little room already has a wall mural, so there's not much I can do with it because the other wall is a window, the other wall is a door.
You got wall space.
So, and my spare bedroom, I've already bought every Highland cow picture Hobby Lobby has to offer to hang into it. So there's not really anything I can stitch.
Well, you could do like small Highland cows to go kind
Well,
of.
and your
Yeah,
kitchen. You can put
better.
some stuff in your kitchen.
I won't have a wall. I truly won't have wall space in my kitchen because the cabinets will line because it's open. So there's only like an L-shaped wall, and those will be my.
Oh, we're gonna
cabinets.
find you somewhere to hang cross stitch.
Hang them on your cabinets.
Yeah, I mean I could,
You could,
but
why not? It's
So.
your house. Do whatever you want. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I still want to stitch something from the cottage core book we got.
Well, you got time.
I know. It's just like, I don't know. I get
There's
these
too
moods
much.
where I just want to do everything and then I don't want to do
yeah,
anything.
then it's all too much. Yeah.
Too much. All right. So that's what we're going to get a phone call from my mom going, you guys are kind of subdued today.
Right,
That's what
yeah.
she says. We're either off the rails or we're subdued.
Yeah.
We have no happy medium.
We're not enough entertainment
Yeah.
for her sometimes.
This is what happens when we record early. Because we're like, it's all right. Everything's okay.
Yeah, but we use the same excuse when we record late.
Are you just saying we're always
Or
tired?
just because we'll say, well, it's late, so yeah.
We're always tired. All right, so that's probably it for cross stitch.
Oh.
We do have, well, we'll probably film again before then. We do have our retreat coming up in August. We're pretty excited.
Oh, I
need to get
did find
done
something
for
to
it.
stitch for that. I'm going to do something weird, a very weird holiday. I wanted to show these stickers I got, but I forgot to bring them. You can keep talking until I find it. You have stuff to say, I'm sure. Oh, here it is. That wasn't hard. So it's Lapinewood is her shop. And I follow her on Instagram, and she's creating a game. And these are the Fellowship of the Forest characters. And so I bought all those 4 stickers to put on a forest green tumbler. Now I'm in hunt for the tumbler. But every time I see these stickers on her Instagram page, I say, you really need to create cross stitch patterns for them because I want to stitch them. And she says that's like her next step.
She totally could because they're like 8-bit.
Yeah, they're 8-bit. So I mean, I think that's an 8-bit. I don't know anything about gaming, so, but they're adorable.
They are cute.
Oh my God, I want to stitch them so bad.
They're cute.
So that's it. That's my last thing about stitching.
All right. So if you don't want to hear our little media corner, which will probably be quick, what we're reading, because we never remember anything, what we're reading, watching, or listening to, then you can hit the road. We won't take it personally, although we will. Let's be honest. I mean, we won't know, but we'll feel it in our souls if you leave.
Right, yeah.
And we're only at 23 minutes. That's quick.
That is quick. This is short.
We are.
We're boring.
Oh, we're not boring.
You're boring.
True. Okay, so reading. I'm reading a book called, is it called Flocked Up?
Is it smut?
It's like a romance, like a contemporary romance.
So smut.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's by Sarah Estep, E-S-T-E-P. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's the second in a series and it's really cute. I like it. I really like the first one too. I don't know why she's not more popular.
What's the trope?
The first one was enemies to lovers. This one is more like friends to lovers, I guess you would say.
Okay.
Yeah, but I like it. It's pretty good.
I just like saying the word trope.
Yeah. So that's all I read now is romance. I was trying to read, what was I going to read? I was going to read a Carl Hyacin Hoot
Oh, yeah.
kids book, but I don't think I've read one of his and I can't remember which one I read. Maybe I read Chomp. Because the kids were really into them. They had them at we do this big book giveaway from our educational foundation, and they had a lot of those books, and the kids were really into getting them. So I was like, I'll push his books next year because they really like Stuart Gibbs.
Oh yeah,
and they're very similar. You know, they're like the same kind of mystery. You don't care about that.
You're right. I don't.
Listening to My Favorite Murder. I've been listening to those. Listening to lots of music lately because I was working, and I like to blast music when I'm working alone in the library. I'm really into, as is everyone else in the world, I'm really into Chapel Roan.
I don't know what that is either.
I'll play some for you, but she's pretty amazing. But now it's like, I had heard from her about her because like on Good Morning America, somebody was like, if you like this Taylor Swift song, you might like this artist. And now it's like everyone in the world, it's like my whole TikTok is Pedro Pascal, of course. And
I was gonna say, it's Pedro Pascal, so I don't know what else it would be.
And so lots of music. I can't think if there's another podcast I was listening to. I need to catch up on that one about the In Guns We Trust because I think more have come out. I'm really bad about keeping up with like series when you know what I mean?
That made me think of is I think somebody on our last Flosstube asked us about Quilter Station and Cece. Did you guys see that or answer it? Sorry, it just like popped into my head.
Riveting, isn't it?
Sorry,
No,
I mean,
it's okay.
keep talking
It's
until
okay.
I find it because
there it is.
yeah, she wanted our opinions on cross stitch stores. Like,
We like Cece and Company, but we also like Quilter Station. Quilter Station has, because it's a quilt store, they don't have as much, but they cram quite a bit of cross stitch in there.
They cram a lot into spaces that are kind of hard to walk through, but they are getting more and more stuff. They all their fabric is pre-cut and out for cross stitch.
Yeah.
And they have
but they do carry lots of like Swigert, like cheaper. They have
Yeah.
you know like
like the Zweigert you would just get off of
Yeah.
like the Zweigert you just get off 1 2 3, a little bit cheaper, less expensive. They also, instead of carrying DMC, they carry Cosmo.
Yeah, and then they carry all of the,
fancy-
overdyed
the
flosses.
3 big ones.
Yeah,
And they carry Valdani, I think.
Yeah, they
carry some Valdani.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they also have a lot of like,
But they're
not a lot,
also-
but they have quite a bit of the felt projects.
Yes, like
If you like that.
applique.
Yeah, if you like that kind of
And
stuff.
I mean they're also a full quilt store, so
Yeah.
tons. I mean fabric upon fabric upon
Yeah,
fabric.
Cece is
So,
like strictly cross stitch,
Yes.
and they do framing,
yes,
and then Quilter Station is quilting, but they do their own retreats and stuff now. Quilter Station.
and I'm sure Quilter Station is good about ordering stuff. We have not asked them to order things for us before, but Cece is fabulous about that.
Yeah.
Like if there's a series you want to follow or someone you want to get, they're really great about ordering things for you and getting them in.
Yeah. So we
they
like both.
We like both. I mean, we don't. There's not one over the other.
We
really
probably
like
go
them
to
both.
CC more, but like if I want a piece of Swigert or something, like if I want fabric, I would probably go there and look.
Yeah,
Because I don't mind, like I like crunchy Ada, so
yeah.
that's my jam.
Okay. I just
That's
wanna
my
make sure
jam.
we
And they
cover
are
that.
getting. I do feel like they are getting more and more patterns in, and they kind of have. I feel like every cross stitch shop kind of has their vibe, and I noticed that Quilter Station is restocking and carrying more and more of the Blackbird designs. Because the last few times I found, a
Yeah,
couple
they do
things
a
from
lot
Mom.
of samplers and that.
Yeah, a
kind
lot of
stuff.
samplers, a lot of Stacey Nash. So, yeah.
Her name was Teresa. Too.
Thanks for
by the way.
asking, Teresa. So I don't know if that's the answer you wanted, but I mean, we really like both. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like when we have the retreat here or whatever, people go to both.
yeah. And
So.
even though we live here, when they have the retreat, we go to both.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's, we can go anytime we want, but no, we go with everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
What are you watching?
I sidetracked
What am
you.
I watching? I watched Under the Bridge on Hulu with Lily Gladstone
I need
and
to get
Riley
back to
Keough.
that.
It was pretty good.
I watched the first episode and it was kind of like, but I guess
It's sad, but it's good. I started After the Flood on BritBox because Mom said it was good, but I'm only like halfway through the second episode. It's another British mystery,
Procedural.
but it's like a town floods and they find a dead body that they think is from the flood, but it turns out that it's not. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing.
That's what happened in Katrina.
Yeah.
They found a body that ended up belonging to a serial. Well, it wasn't the serial killer's body; it was the serial killer's kill. Yeah, but he used Katrina to hide the body. I can't remember who that was.
What else? I watched. What's it called? It's on Netflix, and it's about like this TikTok dance cult. It's 3 episodes. It's like these dancers who made TikTok videos, but then they got involved in this church in LA. And basically the guy was, it is a cult. And he was like, he would give them a place to stay, but then he was like taking their money and they would tithe so much. And they like would separate from their families. And
I want to watch that.
It's
now.
pretty interesting.
You know,
It's
I
only
love
3
me a good-
episodes.
I love me a good cult. Hey,
But-
sweetie.
There's some good documentaries coming out, but they're not out yet. Like, I really want to watch Bratz, the Andrew McCarthy one about Brat Pack, and then there's a few, like, crime ones coming out, but everything's, like, June 15th.
I want to watch the Brat Pack one, too, because I want to know what everyone thinks.
I saw a clip from it, and it was, like, him talking to, like, Demi Moore and all these people, and they're, like, who was part of the Brat Pack? And, like, they weren't able to answer the question, and they're, like, you know...
I always thought it was, like, Emilio Estevez, Demi Moore.
We had this... Were you part of this discussion, too?
I think Carrie and I had this discussion.
Yeah.
So this is 100% for the Gen Xers out there. We had this discussion trying to figure out, like, I assumed the Brat Pack was basically St. Elmo's Fire
I don't consider it St. Elmo's Fire.
What's her name?
Mayor Winningham,
Mayor
which makes no
Winningham,
sense.
Which makes no sense. But also throw in, like, I never thought of Demi Moore.
I don't consider Rob Lowe either.
But
I would say Rob Lowe.
I would say
probably.
Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, Michael Anthony Hall,
Ali Sheedy.
I consider it the cast of The Breakfast Club and the cast of The Breakfast Club.
No, it was
Because
more
I would say John Hughes movies, but no, because I don't consider Mary Stuart Masterson and Eric Stoltz part of the Brat
they're
Pack.
not part of it.
But I don't think of it.
And I never really, for St. Elmo's Fire, I never really thought of Andrew McCarthy as part of it.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming Anthony McCarthy.
Yeah, but he was in Pretty in Pink.
But he was also in Pretty in Pink.
But people
I
don't
don't
consider
John
John
Cryer part of it.
Right, yeah.
So I'm very,
yeah.
I think, you know, as someone who's totally living,
I think
her
it's
Gen
kind of-
X-ness, I really want to watch it.
that clip is kind of funny because he asked Emilio Estevez and he's like, well, you wouldn't consider the cast of Young Guns part of the Brat Pack.
That's true. Yeah.
And like Charlie
Because
Sheen
like
wasn't
Lou
part of the
Diamond
Brat Pack.
Phillips and Charlie
And
Sheen
Kiefer
and Kiefer
Sutherland
Sutherland
was
weren't part of it. Julia Roberts wasn't a part of it.
So these and more pressing questions will be answered.
Will be answered when
when us old fogies
anyway.
watch Bratz.
Yeah, let us know.
I think it's going to be on Hulu, maybe, or Netflix. I don't know.
We may have to do a little watch party.
I always see these things like on Netflix or on like Instagram and stuff, like shows that are coming, and I'm like, oh, I want to watch that. And then you get down, it's like coming June 26th. I'm like,
Yeah.
Coming in
don't show me a
2030.
preview unless like I'm watching now.
I agree, because by the time June 26th gets here, I barely know my name, let alone what I want to watch.
What did we watch that we? No, what did I pay? Oh, I paid $20 to watch, which I mean I didn't regret it. I watched Civil War on demand. Yeah,
Oh, did you
I
watch
told
it?
her she might not like it. Yeah, I liked it, but I told her she might not like it.
Why
It
do you-
also has, what's his name? The guy that played Escobar in Narcos.
I can't remember his name.
His last name's like Wagner or something like that, or Wagner, something. I don't know.
Why didn't you like it?
I thought it was going to be more along the lines of a Purge-ish movie.
More horror-ish.
And it's more of like a think piece.
It's like a political.
I don't like to think.
Yeah, like 10 minutes into it, Kurt was playing on his phone.
Yeah.
Like
I liked it.
You know, he was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It was my kind of a movie.
Yeah, I did not care for it.
Which
Someone
means it's
was
not.
posting like upcoming horror films in the next year, and I think there's going to be a Purge 6.
Of course there is.
There's also going
We're
to be
living
another
it.
Wrong Turn.
Yeah.
I saw last night. Wrong Turn, the final chapter.
But I thought the
But it
Forever
won't be.
Purge was the last Purge.
Purge,
But no,
yeah.
apparently there's going to be another Purge, which I love my Purge movies. That's like comfort
It's like
watching.
still going on forever.
Yeah.
Still going on.
Still
It's gonna be
on.
Infinity Purge.
Anyway.
Look at Shirley.
Hi,
Oh, you guys can't see her. She's up on the back of the chair.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I watched Civil War. Gosh, is that all I've watched? I finished 911.
Yeah, I'm not caught up yet.
Their new season. I finished that. Maybe that's it. I downloaded a book about Ed and Lorraine Warren, but I haven't started it yet.
I'm excited for you to listen to
Yeah.
that.
I kind of like listened to the sample and I was like, I'm not sure I care for this guy's voice.
Yeah, you might get
That's
into it though.
right.
If the topic is good enough, sometimes I can forget
Yeah.
the voice. But
So
yeah.
I'm not. I think that's probably why I haven't started
Yeah.
it yet. But I don't know. I guess I've just been kind of boring. I don't know. Not much.
I wrote some things down that I watched, and then I left the list at home. I've been going back again and listening to some of the older Morbids, working my way forward. I did listen to, right now I'm listening to the Israel Keys one. I just listened to part 1. I'm getting ready to start part 2. If you don't know who Israel Keys is and you're interested in serial killers, go look him up. I listened to A Strange and Unexplained yesterday about the big long bridge up in Michigan that connects the lower and upper peninsulas. Is it the Mackinac?
Yeah, I mean that's Mackinac Island, but I don't know.
I don't know. And a car that they can't decide what happened. Like it was an icy day. She was driving across the bridge, and the bridge is like 500 feet up in the air, and it's a very long bridge. And at one point, I guess like it's 45 miles an hour, and at one point they thought she was going 65, but they think the wind may have been involved, but like they've never proved the wind. I mean,
Well, maybe they should
they
figure
couldn't.
that out.
They couldn't prove that the wind
Did she
shifted her car. She lost control, hit the median, and went over the edge into the water.
Well, they might want to
Yes.
figure out that wind thing. She can't control that.
To me, it sounded like hydroplaning, but that was never brought up at all in the podcast. So,
Of course.
Reading, I'm not really reading anything. I'm like stuck in the middle of The Wild Robot. I don't know. I can't get in the mood to read. And I halfway through The Butcher and the Wren on audiobook, and I keep forgetting to listen to it. I watched a movie on Shudder called Haunt. I don't know if I told you about it.
I feel like I've seen that, but I
thought it was pretty decent.
don't know for sure.
There were some other Shudder things I watched. And then I joined POV Horror on Roku and watched Taha Joe 2. So I rewatched Taha Joe.
At first I thought you said haha Joe.
Haha, Joe.
I
Yeah.
rewatched Taha Joe, and then I watched Taha Joe 2. It was pretty good. I want to find more of this guy's found footage movies. They're kind of fun. Anyway, so if you want to go do it.
I did find out that Paris Under Paris
Yeah.
is dubbed.
Oh, okay.
It's a dubbed movie. I've heard good and bad things about it. It's a sharp movie.
Well, I can watch dubbed movies when I'm stitching.
Yeah.
Because then I don't have to pay attention to how bad the dubbing
Yeah.
is.
I don't know. I was telling Whitney, I tried to watch one the other day, and maybe I'll go back to it. And I was stitching, and it was dubbed, but it was like, sometimes the dubbing is like very,
Yeah, sometimes it's so off that it's...
yeah. And it was just like their voices were just very like, what do you mean? You know, not like...
Yeah, sometimes the dubbing's bad, and it's just very monotone. But
Yeah.
But anyway, I liked Taha Joe, so if you like bad found footage Bigfoot movies, you can get a 7-day trial of POV
Does
horror.
anyone else like bad found
Hey,
footage
yeah.
Bigfoot movies?
Does anyone?
That's a
I mean-
specific thing.
Get on those comments, and you tell Carrie that there's more of us out there that like our Bigfoot found footage movies.
Specifically Bigfoot.
I like all found footage. There's a special place in my little black heart for Bigfoot found footage.
I did rewatch Brave Encounters. That's a found footage one.
Mm-hmm.
The
That one's
other
good
day.
too.
I did rewatch it.
Yeah, sometimes I go back and rewatch different ones that I've watched. But now that I found POV horror, it's like all found footage.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
How much is it?
You get a 7-day trial and then it's $6.99 a month. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not because I just started my trial last night. I thought I'd spend this next week looking. And of course, since I've been overwhelmed with not knowing what to do with myself, tons of Bob's Burgers this week. And that's about it.
All right. Okay, well, that's probably it for us.
I think so.
We're going to go run errands that we weren't going to run.
They'll be quick.
Get a bubble tea.
Mm-hmm.
Get some groceries.
From the bubble tea place we always go to. Not anywhere new.
No trying new ones.
So go to Target, get these little frames. They have 3 different styles. They should, I hope they still have them. I don't know. They have a little pink. Yeah, there's a pink one and I think a green one.
Mm-hmm.
And but the other ones are rectangular, sort of. But they're sort of like. I know I took them to Mom's.
Oh, okay.
But they're perfect for little. I mean, they're cheap, but they're perfect for little finishes.
Well, yeah.
I'm mad at it.
No.
Here, I'll hold that for you.
Get your hands off my floss or my fabric.
She doesn't even know what it is. If she doesn't know what it is, she should give it to me, right?
All right, we will let you go. I hope that you are enjoying your June.
I'm gonna try
a little
it.
thing. Hope you're well. Hope you're healthy. Hope you're happy. I hope it's not miserably humid where you are. Where is that? We'd like to come visit.
Yeah, maybe we would.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the humidity, honestly. It's miserable, but I like, oh, there goes Cheryl. You guys don't usually see Shirley.
No, she's not the climber on the seats like
She must have something to tell us. Is Timmy in the well?
Tell him to tread water.
Yeah. All right, and we will let you go, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys. See you real soon.
Bye. Nope.